This is a provocative hypothetical scenario, but let's break it down realistically based on U.S. history, legal structures, and sociopolitical dynamics compared to Malaysia's. #1. Could Mahathir implement Ketuanan Red Indians, Native American supremacy, in the U.S.? No, the U.S. Constitution and legal system would prevent it. Unlike Malaysia's Bumiputera policies, which favor Malays constitutionally, the U.S. has Equal Protection Clause, 14th Amendment, no racial group can be legally elevated above others. Civil Rights Act, 1964, prevents discrimination in employment, voting, and education. Strong judiciary. Any attempt to institutionalize racial supremacy would be struck down, e.g., like affirmative action being rolled back in 2023. Native American tribes have sovereignty but cannot impose laws on non-natives outside reservations. #2. Would whites and blacks become second-class citizens? No, because Black Americans have a long history of civil rights resistance, MLK, Black Panthers, BLM. Any attempt to disenfranchise them would trigger massive protests, lawsuits, and federal intervention. White Americans, even if politically divided, still hold major economic and institutional power. They wouldn't accept subjugation. The U.S. military, FBI, and courts would block any authoritarian power grab, e.g., Trump's Jan 6 failed because institutions resisted. #3. Could Mahathir exploit resources, import voters, and stay in power? Exploiting resources? The U.S. has environmental laws, native land rights, and corporate regulations that would limit unchecked exploitation, e.g., Standing Rock protests against Dakota Access Pipeline. Importing voters? U.S. immigration is highly politicized. Mass naturalization for political gain, like Malaysia's alleged Project IC, would be exposed and blocked. Buying votes? Campaign finance laws, though flawed, prevent blatant vote buying. Election fraud is rare and punished harshly, unlike Malaysia's gerrymandering and postal vote issues. #4. Would Chinese and Indian Americans be subdued like in Malaysia? No, because Asian Americans are politically mobilized, e.g., against affirmative action, hate crimes. They have economic influence, Silicon Valley, medicine, academia, and legal protections, anti-discrimination laws. Unlike Malaysia, the U.S. has no official racial hierarchy. Though racism exists, it's not state-enforced. #5. What would actually happen? Mahathir's policies would collapse in the U.S. system. Media, NET, Fox, CNN, would expose corruption daily. Congress would impeach him, like Nixon over Watergate. Courts would block unconstitutional laws. States like California/Texas would rebel against federal overreach. The CIA/FBI might even investigate him for election interference. Final verdict, Mahathir would last less than 5 years in the U.S. Best case for him, a polarizing populist like Trump, but constantly checked by institutions. Worst case, jailed for corruption, like Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich, or removed via impeachment. Key difference, Malaysia's system allowed Mahathir's dominance. The U.S. system is designed to break authoritarianism.